Palikov, I understand you're looking for a couple of girl musicians. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Hi, welcome to the teachings of Mimi, where we study the 12 laws of mind and how they govern our lives, and my experiences and my perception on how all this works when you consciously manifest and start recognizing all these laws that are governing your life and why you see the things you see and do the things you do. It's all you. So, YouTube subscriber had asked, or had noted rather, that Neville Goddard's work was basically human physiology without the mysticism. And what was my opinion on that? And a Facebook follower asked about, understanding the I am. And these two go together. So let's take a look at it, shall we? The human physiology is how the human body works, okay? And that's a man thing, okay? Because that's the outside. They're studying the outside. They're studying the body. The body is the outside. You say, this is my house, this is my car, this is my body. You know you're not your house, and you're not your car, and you're not your body, okay? That's the temple, that's the vessel. That you know this instinctively, okay? You say it all the time. It comes right from your heart. This is my body. I'm not my body. But a lot of people identify with the body. They just don't feel right if their body's not this or that or whatever. No, that's your head talking. Okay. That's your head talking. Human physiology, the YouTuber had stated human physiology is like Neville Goddard's work minus the mysticism. So, first off, let's get rid of the word mysticism. That's an ism, and all isms are traps. So minus the mystic part. Okay, and the mystic part is not mystic. They haven't really looked at everything, and they don't see the whole picture. Okay, the science picture that tells them the same thing that Neville was telling them. There's an important component missing out of it, and that's that minus mystics. Okay, but it's not mystic. We know there's a brain in your heart. They found that in 1991. Okay, they don't know what it thinks. Okay, but they know there's one there. So there's that group, and then you have your human physiologists who can see that if I put this patient, down and give them a 3D glasses and show them a calming scene, a lake, in the middle of a forest, and hearing the birds and some soft music, and I'm free of all pain in the background, maybe, probably not, but anyways, the person is naturally making dopamine as they relax, and the pain gets taken away. Okay, so they're noting these physiological effects in the human body when different things are applied to the human consciousness, thinking, okay, the feeling, all right, the feeling of pain. So you're thinking about the pain, and you're thinking about the story that brought the pain, and so this takes your mind off of it, right? And now it starts making the dopamine to make you feel as good as you think you're feeling while you by that lake in the middle of the forest. So this shows you these two working together, but they haven't connected the dots. You can't minus the mystic, okay? And slowly they're starting to see, wait a minute, we already know. There's a brain in our hearts. I mean, throughout history, throughout all our storytelling, it's always, you know, well, you got to do what your conscience tells you to do. Go with your heart. You know, I have to do this. You know, I'm drawing a line in the sand. At some point, you know, nothing matters. This matters. You know, and you do what's in your heart. You do what's in your heart. You follow your conscience. Follow your heart. We've been telling our kids, our grandkids, you know, forever and ever and ever. And now you got a whole bunch of people who know that. And now science has finally come and shown us, look, there's a brain in your heart. There's a reason why we say that. You know, but they don't connect those dots. All right, they don't connect those dots. They think with this one up here, you know, but they're getting closer and closer. It's great. And it's just, you know, the Sufi swirling. It's all coming together. So, you know, there's only one being here, so there's only one story here. And the story is, but it's being told in billions and billions of different ways. And science is one of them. Okay? And there's the science, and then there's the ism, which is opinion. And scientists have opinion too. They can't help it. They're human beings. You know? But you don't have to buy their opinion. It's an opinion. All right? They're telling you how the body works after. It's an after effect. They're studying the after effects. They're studying the outside. Okay? And don't recognize that even as they say it, it's coming from the inside. Okay? And the mysticism is the feeling, but they're treating a feeling. Okay? So they're part of it too. And the feeling is love. And love has been split into all these other feelings. But they still come from love. Okay? They all come from love. All the emotions, all the feelings. You know, so that that's just man. He's passionate. He's passionate. Okay? That's man. He's passionate about those feelings. They come from God. I'm right about this. You know, that's that conviction. The Bible's always talking about it. Righteousness, righteousness, righteousness. Be righteous. And if you are right thinking like God, then you'll see your righteousness appear. You know, in the noonday sun. And if your righteousness is wrong-headed thinking, you'll see your righteousness appear in the noonday sun. Biting your ass, but it's still going to be there. Be convicted. I have a conviction, you know. It's not, I intend to get a lot of money. No, I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money right now. And I know it. 'Cause I'm the son of God, and he spoils me rotten. Yeah, 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 yeah. Not really, because I really am grateful for it all. You know, I really am. I'm just glad to be alive. You know, glad to be alive. And yeah, he spoils me rotten. Isn't he the greatest? He's the greatest. There's a difference. You can't take the mystic out. It's part of the deal. Okay? And when you do, then you're denying something. Out of the whole, you made a judgment. You try to eliminate it. You know, you'll never eliminate it. Energy can't be killed. It's either potential or kinetic, right? So if you kick it, it becomes from potential to kinetic. You kick it with passion, with feeling, with conviction. Kick the ball. Hit the ball. Score! And that conviction is important. That's the feeling. That's the knowing. That's mine, bitch. Got it? Good. You can't leave the consciousness out of the equation. Okay? You cannot do it. It is part of the equation. It is the first principle. There's only one. And it's in our hearts. And it's guiding you because it's showing you what you think. Okay? And it's not going to let you lose until you can think like he thinks. So you have to learn to think like he thinks. So first you have to, suffer. So you appreciate what you get. And if you stop appreciating what you get and start smelling your own farts, then you'll be knocked down. This is the same story we see over and over again. They call it the rise and fall of empires, but it's the rise and fall of each man individually. And that's what causes the rise and fall of empires. Empires are made of men. And it's how they think, So you really have to watch your thoughts and beliefs at first, but once you flip your thinking that I don't think with this one in my head, my imagination follows the one in my heart, and now I'm cleaning up the one in my head to match the one in my heart. God is great. God is good. Always. And you do it your way. And this is my way. I like to do these videos. I love doing these videos. I love doing the podcasts. I love writing blogs. I love putting them together and making books. I love it. I love it that I can go on Amazon and just publish them. I don't have to have a publishing company. They can come see me if they want me. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to do it anyways. Nothing's going to stop me from doing this. And somehow I am divinely compensated in wonderful ways. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. Okay? I'm a winner and I'm successful. So that's just how it is. And I don't have a problem with that. Because why? Because I am God. It's all God. I'm a winner. I'm successful. I just called on God to make me a winner, me experience being a winner and successful. It's right here in my heart. Every time I say I am that, I'm the mouth for God, as Neville Goddard would say. I speak for God. I'm one with God. Okay? I know that now. So I watch what I say. I think about what I'm going to say. I think about how I'm going to respond. I have a divine being in me who's showing me everything. Holy cow. I need to clean up my act. So it's understanding that mystic part. That when you say I am, you have two consciousnesses. One in your head and one in your heart. You get to pick which one you're thinking with. Okay? But when you say I am, you're calling on the one in your heart. And then you're applying things to it that you believe with your I am. Okay? He's showing you what you think with your I am. Because that's the one you're thinking with. So you can let him loose. The Lord is my shepherd. I follow my consciousness in my heart. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to let consciousness be my guide. Whatever resonates with you, you say it. Because you have dominion over all, meaning you have dominion over the consciousness in your heart. Your consciousness has dominion over the one in your heart. So watch what you say when you say I am. When you use the verb to be in any way, shape, or form. To be or not to be. That is the question. And adding extensions. So your body is an extension. It's not you, okay? It's not you. And it doesn't matter. Think about what kind of beautiful vessel you want to have. Well, my body looks like, you know, the statue of David. You know, my body looks like the Grecian statues anyways, in Greece. I was gonna torture that name. I knew I was gonna torture it, so no. And it's understanding you can't take the mystic out of it. You can't. That's why I'm doing it. And we are coming to understand it in a science way. Okay? Science has shown us this brain. It doesn't know what it's doing, but it's shown it to us. You know? Science has shown us that at the very moment the egg and the sperm come together, these brain cells start going. And then the heart is made. And the heart valves and all that. And then you get the heartbeat. Okay? Now God's there. And he's making a baby, giving it a mind to think for itself. A blank, beautiful little mind. Okay? And you have to learn how to think for yourself. And you have to understand that everybody else gets to learn how to think for themselves too. And God's in them, and they're safe and secure. And it's all good. And it'll work out. You know, it'll all work out. He's guiding them all. Don't worry. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord in the Bible. There's a God in their hearts. You leave it to them. It's not up to you to judge. You forgive and walk away. Okay? And yeah, sometimes that's hard to do, but you just do it. Because it's the right thing to do. Not because it's an easy thing to do. You know? And the more you resist that, the more the ugly persists. It's just that simple. You know? The Bible made it as simple as it could be. You know? In a strange, puzzly way. Story way. You know? But it really is. Forgive. Forgive. And Jesus in the Bible boils it down to the Shema. It's the Shema. You're told that throughout the Old Testament. You know? Love the one in your heart. Our God. The one in our hearts is our God. Everybody's God. We all got the same one in our hearts. Okay? And they're all connected. There's only one. The first principle. Our God. You know, and I love the Lord my God. I love my consciousness. You know, and I love my neighbor as I do myself. You love your mind. You love the one in your heart. So you love everyone and everything else. It all came out of the one in our hearts. We are the mouth for God. We are the consciousness for His Son. He does the thinking. We follow. Trust and obey. Okay? So He'll present something. You know, you want, what do you think of this? Oh, look, a car. That's pretty. I don't like it that much, but it's pretty. Oh, look, oh, ooh, I like that one. That one's nice. Ooh, how'd you get that car? When'd you get it? It's beautiful. Oh, yeah. I just want to sit in it for a minute. Oh, yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm. Driving that car. That's nice. Yeah. I like that. Thank you, Pops. I accept I have a car like that. That's great. Voila! Have the car. You know, you get the money, whatever. God in your heart knows what you're going to do with it. You know, He'll either give it to you from somebody else, because He knows if He gives you that money, you're just going to spend it on something else. He knows. Okay. That's why you never know how it will come. He knows you intimately. So I hope this helps. It's understanding you can't take the mystic out of it. This is all about feeling. Okay? It's about feeling. It's about love and what you love on, what you give attention to. Okay? Because that's what you imagine on. And then God brings that. Okay? So, in order for y'all to work together once you get out of here, is you got to think like him and know he thinks first. And then you present some wonderful story and he brings it to life. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you for being you.
But you don't understand, Osgood. I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.